All right, we are ready to start game two between the Cubs and Orioles. Cubs won the first game 6-1, and so they lead 1-0. On the mound is Three-Finger Brown for the Cubs, their ace. He's an A and a C with an X and a Z. And off the mound for the Orioles is David McNally, A with an X and a Z. Same lineups. So we are ready to get it going. Kiki Kyler leading off 36, 33, and he pops out to second. One away. Cavaretta, 12's a 25. And that is a strikeout, as McNally has an X. Hack Wilson, 24, and he strikes out. One, two, three for the Orioles. Ken Williams to lead it off. 43, it's a 29, and that is going to be a strikeout. That might be a recurring theme in this game. Cal Ripken, he strikes out. George Sisler says, I will not strike out. I will hit a single. Brings up Ken Singleton. 15. It's an 8, and that is a ground out to first. 3-1. So nothing for either team. One hit for the Orioles. Top of two, Derek Lee, 52, 27. That's going to be a strikeout. Brings up Sammy. 62 is a 40. Foul ball. 45, there's a walk. Got a little too careful with Sammy there. Walked him. Billy Herman, a 35, is a 9, and there you go. Single. Infield single. First and second with one out. Ron Santo, 27, is a double play. 3. It's a 3 or a 5. 5-5-3. Grounds out to third. And then, yeah, the Sosa gets thrown out at, or forced out at third. Where is it? Sosa gets forced out at third, and then Santo 5-3 for the third out. So nothing for the Cubs in the second. After a couple base runners. Brings up Harry Rice, 63-31 as they fly out to center. And Melvin Mora, 14 is a 30. Flies out to left. Brings up Chris Hoyles, a 34. 31, flies out to center. So no strikeouts. Positive note. Top of 3, Gabby Hartnett, 32-26. Grounds out to second. Brings up Ernie Banks, 43-29. That's going to be a strikeout. Top of the order, Kiki Kyler, and he strikes out. 2 more Ks for McNally. And we go to the bottom of the third. Brooks Robinson to face 3-finger Brown. A 21 is a 30, and he flies out to the left. Michael Roberts, 52-27 is going to be a strikeout. Back to the top of the order, and that's a foul out to the catcher, Ken Williams. And he fouls out to Hartnett for the 3rd out. Brings up Phil Cavaretta, 54-32. Flies out to right. Hack Wilson's going to be a 27's a strikeout. Whoa, Derek Lee with a 15 is a 10. And Derek Lee singles. Stop the out streak. Sosa with a man on first and a 22, and that might be trouble. It is a triple. It is a triple to left. Thought it might have been a home run, but it's a triple. RBI triple for Sosa. Derek Lee scores. Man on third, Billy Herman, 34-31 is a fly out to center. X is a strikeout. Take that back. It is a strikeout. So the Cubs do get on the board, though, with 1 run on a triple by Sammy Sosa. Cal Ripken, 54-32, flies out to right. George Sisler, the 407 average, 31. That is a single. And he is 2 for 2 on the day. Ken Singleton, a 34-31. Flies out to center. Sisler will have to hold. Harry Rice, the 0. The 36 is a 6. And the Sisler will score on that. 2 out double by Harry Rice. RBI ties it up. Man on second, 2 down. And a 14 is a walk. So first and second now, Chris Hoyles. 15 is an 8. And he grounds out to third. So the Orioles tie it up. We move to the 5th, 1-1 ball game. Ron Santo, 35. And that's a 9. That is a ground out to short. .21 is a 30. Flies out to left. But Ernie Banks, 12 is a 25, and he strikes out for the second time today. Bottom of 5, 1-1. Brooks Robinson, 14 is a 30. Flies out to left. But Michael Roberts, a 61 is a 36. That's going to be a ball. 43. 29 is a strikeout. 2 outs. Top of the order, Ken Williams, 52, and that is another strikeout for 3-finger Brown. Move into the 6th inning now. 1-1 ball game. Top of the order, 15 is 11. That's a single. And a stolen base. Kiki Kyler. So lead off. Single stolen base. Man on second. Cavaretta with a 15. That's a 10. Grounds out to first. 3 unassisted. And Kyler will move to third. Hack Wilson. Can he bring him home? A 13. It's a 14. And that is a walk. First and third. Orioles looking for a double play ball. And they're not going to get it to 22. First and third is a double. Clears the bases. Derek Lee, a 2-run double. Now makes it a 3-1 ball game. Cubs. A man on second and 1 out. And Sammy Sosa walks. So the Orioles bullpen is working hard and they're going to go to it. So timeout. New pitcher for the Orioles is Shocker. Urban Shocker. A with a Y and a Z. He may not be a true reliever. He did have 4 saves. He pitched 326 innings. 47 appearances. So he's going to be a little middle relief here. 2 away, 1 out. And men on first and second. 26-12. It's a fielder's choice. And Sosa's out at second. A 6-4. With a second out. Lee goes to third. Herman reaches on a fielder's choice. First and third. 2 down. Santo, a 36-33. And he pops out to second for the third out. 2 runs, though, for the Cubs. 3-1 ball game now, Cubs. The 14 seed with the lead. And we move to the bottom of the 6th. 14 is a 30. Flies out to left. Sisler 2 for 2. And there he is, a 0. And a 63 is a double. 2 singles and a double for Sisler. Ken Singleton, man on second, a 64, and that's a walk. First and second with 1 out. Harry Rice, 45. That is 2 balls on the batter. And a 33, a second chance opportunity for Harry Rice. Could spell trouble here. 62 is a 5. And we have first and second. And a 5 is a triple. Actually, a C. Triple. Yep. It is a triple. And that's going to be a 2-run triple. And that will tie the ball game. Harry Rice has all 3 RBIs today. So man on third, 1 out. Melvin Mora looking for a sacrifice fly, something. 31 is a 9. And he flies out to center and the runner scores. So he does get the job done. And Rice scores from third. The Orioles now lead 4-3. 45 is a 14. That's a walk. 3-finger Brown's kind of losing it a little bit. 22 is a 0. And a 56 is a 6. Man on first. Runner on first. Double, and any runner scores with 2 outs. So a RBI double for Hoyles. They're getting to three-finger Brown now, and he will have to come out. And we will see who's warming up in the bullpen. Timeout. New pitcher for the Cubs is Lee Smith, A and a C with an XY. And he has a man on second, Brooks Robinson, with 2 down. Brian Michael Roberts, the batter, 26, is a 12. And he strikes him out to end the inning. But 4 runs for the Orioles. They take a 5-3 lead. Move to the 7th. Hartnett, 44 is a 0. And another 44 is a triple. Leadoff triple for Hartnett. Brings up Ernie Banks. Nobody out. Man on third, 56, 34. And it's an infield fly to the first baseman. So Hartnett has to hold third. Kiki Kyler, 34, 31. X is a strikeout. He does not have an X. So he flies out to center, and F runner scores. And Hartnett is not an F. So Cubs 2 down now. Man on third. Cavaretta, 32. And a 26. And he grounds out to the second baseman. So a leadoff triple gets squandered by the Cubs. Still 5-3. Orioles, bottom of 7. Ken Williams, 56. 34, he popped a Y is a strikeout, and Lee Smith has a Y. So Ripken now, 33 is a 5. That is a double. So brings up Sisler. The man is 3 for 3 on the day. 25 is 11. Make that 4 for 4. Single F runner is out at home. Unless he's an F runner, he's not. So Ripken does get thrown out at home. With a second out, a single. And then Sisler steals second. So a man on second with 2 down. Ken Singleton is 16-28. And a 28 is a ground out to short. Leadoff double. Well, it wasn't a leadoff double, was it? The double by Ripken gets squandered by the Orioles. Top of the 8th, Hack Wilson. 51's an 8, pop out to third. Derek Lee, 45, he's going to walk. Brings up Sammy with a man on first. 44 is a 6. And we have a double. And Derek Lee is not an F. So he advances to third. Second and third, one away. Billy Herman. They're going to walk Billy Herman. And set up a double play situation with Ron Santo, the batter. 32 is a 26. Bases loaded. Playing deep. It is a double play. is a 4-6-3. Double play, and that ends the inning. So good managerial move there. Every once in a while, you know, you make a right decision. Bottom of 8, Harry Rice, 64, and he leads off with a walk. Brings up Melvin Mora, 41, 28, the man on first. A fielder's choice. One away. Melvin Mora is on first. Chris Hoyles, 65's at 35. Fouls out to the catcher. 2 away. Brings up Brooks Robinson, a 45, and that is a walk. So first and second with 2 down, Michael Roberts, 56, 34. And he pops out to third. That'll do it for the Orioles. Top of 9. This is it. Last call for the Cubs. And there's going to be a pinch hitter for Gabby Hartnett. Pinch hitting for Hartnett is Johnny Evers. So he will lead off the top of the 9th with a 66, and that's a 0. 62, and that's a double. Lead off double. And there will be instantly a pitching change for the Orioles. New pitcher for the Orioles is Greg Olson, A and a C with a K. So runner on second, Ernie Banks. Nobody out. 13 is a 23. Runner's out stealing third. And there is an injury, but I'm not going to play with injuries. So Johnny Evers tries to steal third and is thrown out. Not a good managerial decision there. So Ernie Banks is still up at 32-26. And that is a ground out to second. Second out. Back to the top of the order, Kiki Tyler. 61 is a 22. And that is going to do it. That's a ground out to first baseman, who flips to Olson to end the ball game. And there is going to be a game 3 because the Orioles win 5-3. I'll be back with the totals in one moment. Okay, so looking at the totals, Chicago Cubs 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Orioles 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Three Finger Brown 5 2/3, 5 strikeouts, 4 walks. It's kind of uncharacteristic of him. 6 hits. Totals for the Cubs. Lee 2 for 3, Sosa 2 for 2. And Hartnett was 1 for 3. Johnny Evers 1 for 1. For the Orioles, McNally 5 2/3, 8 strikeouts, 3 walks. Neither team hit a home run. That's kind of unusual in this tournament. George Sisler 4 for 4. Big day there, and Rice had 3 RBIs. So that's going to wrap things up for Game 2. Join me tomorrow for Game 3, Cubs and Orioles. Till then, take care and God bless.